This is Ice Cream Gecko, and in today's video we are going to take a look at Der M from McDonald's. A burger with two burger patties, I think. And yeah, this one here cost me €7.49. It's been out for a little while. I wanted to take a look at for a good while now. I have finally come around to doing that. So without further ado, let us open the box here. Okay. Well, it looks like it's got this darkish bun, so it looks like one of their more premium-ish lineup items. I've got a bun, sesame seeds and poppy seeds on there, one patty, two patty, then we have got some lettuce it seems. They say they've got a special sauce for this one, or a special sauce, or the special sauce. I don't know what they mean by that exactly. Some Röstzwiebeln, roasted onions I think too, we've got some here, and some cheese. Yeah, some tenderly melting cheese, if I were to translate the German description of said cheese literally into English, which is quite often not a great idea. What do I do here? I'm going to take my knife and we're going to do a little cross section of this. It doesn't look too great from this angle, I assume. From this one here, no, neither. Some pickles are there as well though, which is nice, I suppose. Finally, another cross section of a fast food item. It's been a while since the last one, I admit to that, yeah. So here we have it, the cross section of the McDonald's Der M, the M. Sauce, pickles, cheese, a double patty, more sauce, more cheese, lettuce, and some roasted onions somewhere along the way. There are fewer roasted onions on here than I thought. Oh, there are some on the bottom. Here, maybe you can see that. Okay, let's take a look at this. What does it smell of? It smells of, well, a McDonald's burger. It's got a certain Big Mac sauce scent to it as well. Yeah, scent-wise it is really nice. I'm going to give this a first try now. The lettuce and the pickles are crunchy enough it seems. The bun is quite soft. The meat patties are fine flavor-wise and texture-wise. The cheese, as I expected, is not something that really makes its way into the forefront of that flavor profile picture. Yeah, let's go for another bite. Yeah, it's okay. The two patties are nice, I really do like that about this thing. The sauce all by itself, what is it really like? Just taste of salad dressing. Yeah, very thick salad dressing. More so than many of the other McDonald's sauces. Or some, I should say. Not all of them taste of salad dressing. But this one here, very much so. They're different than the Big Mac sauce. Certainly not better, I don't think, no. Certain sweetness to it, certain acidity, which is nice, but I would have preferred the Big Mac sauce on here, if I'm honest. Or is this the Big Mac sauce in a different color? It doesn't taste like it to me. But then again, I'm not having Big Macs too often, do I? The last one I probably had when I was doing the review for it. The review for it? Let's go for another bite. Yeah. Flavor-wise, texture-wise, it is fine. It does fall apart though, especially when you cut it in half. But then again, it wasn't looking the most photogenic beforehand either. I think I'm going to eat this half now, and I'll see you when I'm done with that. Okay, the first half of the Der M is gone, and I have to say, this has got quite some heft to it. It's not that I'm starving or anything, but I've not eaten like 10 minutes ago. I've eaten lunch 3.5 to 4 hours ago, round about that, and I didn't have anything for breakfast, and lunch was just sweet potato soup from the Z Casino. But this thing, heft-wise, size-wise, is quite alright. I'm looking forward to the second half. One thing, the one complaint I do have about it is, well, the sauce. Honestly, I would have preferred just having mayo on this. This has got some weird, like, odd-ish, tomato-ish flavor to it, almost like really weird one. Overall, I'm not a huge fan of it. I can't really put my finger down to what it is exactly about it, but it just doesn't feel right to me personally. It's just a very personal thing, though, I guess. Yeah, the roasted onions, I think those are the ones that look more like, I don't know, Chernobyl potato chips. I mean, potato fries, right? Chips, fries, whatever. British, American English, it's always a bit of a mess with me. But these ones here, they are fine when they are not on the burger. But flavor-wise, they've got a certain, very slight roasted onion aftertaste to it, but they don't taste of roasted onions in the way that roasted onions should taste like. Like when you get the ones from Aldi, if you leave that thing open, basically, for half a year, they still have got more like roasted onion flavor that these things do, which is a bit pathetic. But yeah, I'm going to consume the rest of this now, and I'll see you in just a second with the review sheet. The consumption process is complete and we are ready to rate this with the review sheet. First impression wise, I give 0.5 out of 1 available point. Scent wise, it was fine. Presentation wise, not so much. I guess in part that is due to some degree to my mode of transportation, I guess, how I get these things to my desk, but it's not all of it. And yeah, therefore 0.5 is, I think, an appropriate rating here. Color-wise, I don't have anything to complain about. It looked good, and that's all I can say, really. The patties looked good. The cheese was lighter than the regular American cheese that they put on these things, but it was close enough in color to what is on the pictures, therefore I give full points here. Consistency and texture wise, I give 1.5 out of 2 available points, because mostly it has been fine. The bun was nice and soft, the patties were decent, the lettuce was okay, crunchy enough still, so were the pickles. However, the cheese was just, wasn't all too great, I have to say, and neither were the roasted onions. Those are actually something that I really look forward to quite often, because they add a certain flavor that nothing else really gives you. And here, they were just not like they should be at all. That's not roasted onions how you should actually use them ever. Therefore, just 1.5 out of 2 available points. Taste-wise, I give 3.5 out of 5 available points, because while it has been fine overall, I have to say that the sauce really just tasted of thickened up salad dressing, and I'm not a huge fan of that. I guess some other sauces that you get on burgers and stuff are just thickened up salad dressing, but this one here in particular was odd, and I think they just should have put the McChicken sauce on here, but not this one. I'm not a huge fan of this at all. Flavor-wise, the rest of the stuff was okay. The cheese was as boring as usual, so I can't really applaud it for that. But the patty was fine. Flavor-wise, the meat itself, so were the pickles and the lettuce, I guess. The roasted onions were, like I said, you have an aftertaste of roasted onion. The rest is just puffed up stuff. Like if they put like a little roasted onion that didn't really have too much flavor to begin with in a fryer, and then, well, this is what you get. Not very much roasted onion flavor at all, which is terribly unfortunate. Therefore, in total, I can only give 3.5 out of 5 available points in the flavor department. Thematization-wise, I give 0.75 out of 1 available point, in part due to the cheese and the roasted onions, because especially the roasted onions were something I was looking forward to, and when you advertise roasted onions, you expect a certain flavor to go along with that. You don't need much of them to I guess, supply a decent roasted onion flavor, but this thing here wasn't delivering on that enough, I think. That's just how I see it. Therefore, in total, we get a 7.25 out of 10 for the McDonald's DRM. The overall, I think for €7.49, I think it was here. I think it is okay. I don't have too much to complain about it, I guess. Size-wise, it is fine too. Yeah, Not much that is bad about it, just the sauce really, that's the big thing. The sauce and the roasted onions are something that I would actually change. The cheese I don't care too much about because that on burgers is rubbish anyway. I don't expect miracles from fast food chains putting actual cheese with a bit of character onto their product. That would be a hell of a lot too expensive and too, I guess, too exotic for the regular fast food consumer that nobody would care about it anyway. Well, that shall be it for the moment. If you have got a question or a video suggestion, leave it in the comment section down below. And if you want to see more videos just like this one, feel free to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'm going to see you soon. Until then,